This is an old kettle that I converted into my hot liquor tank because I didn't want to get rid of it, and I really like it, so I figured I'd keep it around for smaller batches. It has a lot of really fun stuff going on with it, and I made a lot of nice upgrades to it just in case I want to do some small batch brewing on the side. So this is pretty much the setup for sparging from the HLT. It's worth mentioning that the hose from the T that goes in and behind the system is going into the pump via two tri-clamp fittings. And those fittings they don't come with the system. I think you have to trade out the barb on the pump for a tri-clamp fitting. But other than that, that's the hot liquor tank. And from here we can go over to the other side of the system. I often get a lot of questions as to why I set it up like this, and there's really no good answer. I mean, the only reason is that I like it. I think it looks cool, and that there's no more need for the hose. So all the stainless can be quite heavy at times, and it tends to slouch the valves. So I put a fitting I don't normally use with this Brewtools little cap, and I try to prop it up a bit so that the handle has room to swivel. So I'm going to be running a small 23-liter batch through the system to show you just the basic way that I'm using it. So I'm typically filling the system with the sparge water and the strike water, and I just heat it all at once, and then I'll transfer the sparge water over to the hot liquor tank and just keep it at 77 degrees until I need it. And then I'll regulate the mash temperature. Usually from 70 degrees, I'll hit my mash temperature of 65, 66. So when it comes to chilling down the batch, I need to use water from my bathroom essentially. And so I run a hose from my laundry to the chiller and to the condenser, and I use a splitter so I can turn each one on and off at a time. I have the chiller water going out, as well as a hose connected to my condenser collection bucket. Both hoses and the water in hose go out of my brew room, down the hall, and into the bathroom. My chiller out hose goes into the floor, and here's my water hookup that it shares with the washing machine. And this is my condenser water that runs out because I'm lazy and don't want to change it out every so often.